What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to do a quick video on how I achieved this slick back wavy ponytail and this little makeup look. Stick around, watch the video as I show you how I achieved it using $9.99 beauty supply store hair. Let's get it. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This week I'm back with another hair video. I decided I wanted to try to do some hair and makeup for you all. A real treat this week. And we're gonna do a slick ponytail, and we're doing that with beauty supply store hair. Yes, that $9.99 hair that you see, those bundles that are hanging up on the wall. We're gonna try those this week, and I am going to achieve that look with my Gorilla Snot Gel and my Eco Styler Gel. We're gonna see how that works out. Alright, so now that I've showed you the supplies I'm using, I'm just going to wet my hair down really good so that's easier to work with. And we're gonna get started with a center part. Now, this part is not centered. I cannot part, so we're gonna disregard that throughout this video. A part is not necessary for this. You could do it however you want. You could do a center part, you could do a deep side part, or you don't have to do a part at all. It's whatever you're choosing is. Next thing I'm gonna do to make it easier is I'm gonna section off each part of my hair and wet it and detangle it with my denim brush, just so that my hair can be nice and smooth as I put the gel on there and try to slick it back and put it into what they call, I guess, a mold. And you'll see that part as I do the front and the back. I'm also going to use my regular brush just to smooth it down and make sure that it is tight and slick as possible. At this point, I'm done with the Eco Styler, and I'm gonna use the Gorilla Snot Gel. I've never used this before, and I've heard other people rave about it, so I'm gonna try it today. One thing I really didn't care too much about is when I put it in my hands. You guys just saw it. It has like the slime effect, and every time I used it, it kind of went everywhere. It was very weird, but people raved about it, so I want to try and see how it will hold down on my hair, because most gels don't hold long for my hair. So once you've gotten your hair smoothed down and as slick as possible, just secure it in the back with the hair tie. I did a little extra step where I put more of the gel on there, and as you can see, it gets everywhere, but I'm putting it on my edges to really smooth down any flyaways and using a comb to kind of, you know, straighten them out and push them into the ponytail. But from here, I'm going to just braid up the back so that I can do that wraparound method with the bundle or track hair. Now, we cannot forget about the edges. I'm trying to figure out which edge control I want to use because neither one ever really works for long. But I tried to do baby hair, y'all. And do not laugh, but I am trash at doing baby hair. I'm gonna show y'all my attempt at it a little bit, but to move this video along, I just decided to go ahead and comb everything down straight and just continue with the hairstyle. It's awful. I'm not one of those people that can do it. To y'all who can, power to you. And of course, once it's all in the ponytail how you like it, we're going to tie it down to secure it while we move on to adding on the actual bundle hair to the ponytail that we braided up. We're taking the beauty supply store hair, and this brand is the Organic Water Wave. It's 24 inches and in a 1B. And once I got it open, I just showed you guys what it looked like. I am going to open up the entire bundle, open it up, I don't know what you call it, but I'm going to unravel it and pretty much just take the track and wrap it around the ponytail. I've looked at people do it on YouTube, you know, trying to mimic their way, but pretty much just taking, and I'm sorry my arm is in the way, a rubber band to attach a piece of the track to the bottom of my braid, and I'm just gonna wrap going upward until I get to the base of my ponytail and just continue to wrap till all of the hair is on there. Now, one problem I did have while trying to wrap the track around was that it would get a little twisted. So make sure you continually detangle, especially with wavy or textured hair. Try to make sure you keep it detangled as you go around. And there probably is a better way about doing this, but this is my first time, so just work with me, y'all. Alright, y'all gotta excuse me too. As I was doing this, I was watching the 85 South show, so that's why I'm laughing and talking a lot, because everybody was just there with me. But I'm getting to the end of the weft now, or the bundle. I don't know what you call it, but I'm getting to the end of it. And you see I'm still detangling as I go. But as I get to the end, I want to take a piece of it to kind of straighten out and secure even more to the ponytail by wrapping it around. Not that piece that you use to cover the track, but I'm using this one to a smaller piece just to really secure it down. And then I'll go back and take a wider piece, stretch it out, and wrap it around the track to cover it. And I did want to point out, guys, that I only used one bundle. I tried the two and it was way too bulky for me, so I took that off. That's why you see it in the background. And now that my ponytail is attached and smooth, I'm going to detangle it, take my scarf off, and I decided I'm going to put a little makeup on my face because we are doing family photos. So that's going to be my next step of this video. So I'm going to start off with my Fenty Beauty foundation and my e.l.f. Poreless primer. I'm going to make sure the primer is all on my face before I put the foundation on, just so it can be applied really smooth. And y'all will notice, I'm going to just give you a warning now, my kids were underneath me. I was not only getting myself ready, but them ready. They were bothering me this whole video. So if I look a little annoyed at some points, it's because I couldn't get rid of them and they wouldn't leave me alone. And another thing, I'm not sure what type of brush this is, but I either usually use a sponge or this brush to apply my foundation. And if you have Fenty, you know when you put it on, it takes a little second for the air to hit it to blend it. But I really like this shade because I feel like it truly matches my skin tone. Alright, so I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This one is the shade of Almond. I have deep set eyes, so I'm trying to use this to make them appear brighter, stand out a little bit more. I'm going to use that around my eyes and creases of my nose and mouth. And then you'll see me kind of use that same concealer to do my eyebrows later on in the video. Warning, if you haven't noticed already, my eyebrows are not done. They haven't been plucked. I'm trying to grow them out, so they look a little rough. Don't come for me, please. Just realize I'm trying to, you know, make them look presentable the best way that I can. I'm not a makeup artist, but I'm pretty much just gonna let this video run and stop talking. Alright, so here I realized the back of my ponytail was a little frizzy, so I'm adding more of the Gorilla Snot glue to slick it back down so it looks like a complete professional, somewhat professional ponytail. And to finish it all off, I'm going to use my Got To Be Free Spray to kind of really give it a little extra hold, really secure the ponytail and hairs in their place. To finish off my face, I'm going to add the setting powder. I'm going to do a little bit of contouring and a little bit of highlighter. And here I'm using Juvia's Place. This is the Nomad palette to kind of do something with my eyes. Yet again, I am not a makeup artist, so I'm just playing around to see what I think looks okay. Alright y'all, so that is the end of my little hair tutorial. Showing you how I put together some $9.99 hair from the beauty supply store. Some what's called Gorilla Glue Gel, some Eco Styler Gel, some makeup to put it all together, and I have got me a cute slick back wavy ponytail. It is not professional, but it is cute and homemade and it's easy to do. So y'all, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe before you leave today. Click the notification bell for any of my future videos so you see any new content that I have coming out for you. And we'll see you next Friday.